family, it's Crissy. I'm coming at you guys with another video. I know that I promised to be back weeks ago, and trust me, it's hard to find the time. To be perfectly honest, I'm working full time, and if you guys do not follow me on Instagram or know that I actually took the class and have my own business doing Sisterlocks now, yeah, that's consuming a lot of my time too. So I pretty much work 7 days a week. So had a little extra time. Everyone's gone, so I decided to come in and chit chat with you guys. Okay, this video won't be long. Let's first talk about my hair. Kind of get that out the way. I just have it in a bun, and I put I have a bunch of these little headbands that I just kind of wrapped around it, trying to keep it out the way. Put it in a kind of a protective style because it is the winter, and you know our hair is a little bit more drier in the winter, and by us wearing sweaters and whatnot, keep lint products and things like that out of my hair. So it's up. If you do want to see or see how long my hair has grown and you have social media, feel free to check me out on Instagram at Everlastinglocs. Also, you can check me out. I just created a Facebook page, so that's Everlastinglocs on Facebook as well. And I did post a few videos of my work, as well as, I'm sorry, not videos, pictures of my work, as well as pictures of my hair. So on to the video. I decided to come at you guys today with 5 tips that I feel like have benefited me and my business. I do want to start by saying that I took my class in February of this year. And I have about 26 clients now. 26 clients. So I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm actually building my business, exposing my brand, and kind of just getting myself out there. I do, like I said, still work full time. So I'm strictly weekends only with this Sisterlock business. And I do definitely plan to go full time, but I have a goal in mind of how many clients I want before I make that transition. And so far it's going really well. So for those of you that are thinking about taking the class, this video is for you. Feel free to ask me in the comments section anything that I do not mention. I'm going to try to make this kind of like a series of videos. So definitely, if you have any questions, feel free. I'll answer whatever I can without breaking any rules in accordance to the Sisterlock brand. So tip number 1, before taking the class, look for a mentor. Your loctician or another loctician, preferably, even a trainee. And when I say trainee, I don't mean like fresh out the class, but at least, 6 to 9 months into the business. And I say a trainee because people are probably looking like a trainee, like, why would I want to talk to a trainee? But trainees are freshly out the class. The information is a little bit more fresh. It's a little bit more on the mind as far as notes, and you're really eager when you get out of the class. So your brain is kind of, I don't want to say it's better than a consultant, but you know what I mean. Like it's fresh, so they may be able to give you some tips and tricks that their instructor may have told them. And so that's definitely good to kind of just link up with a trainee, or like I said, your loctician or another loctician. Get a mentor before taking the class. And I say this because when you're done with the class, you want to have a person that you can contact as far as if you have any questions along your process of starting your business. You don't want to too much wait until you're out of the class and start looking for people, because I mean that's hard. If you link up with someone, let them know, hey, I'm about to be taking this class, and I just wanted to know if once I'm done, or even before I'm done, if I can just kind of, link up with you and just get some pointers, tips and tricks, business ideas, because you're starting a business. So you definitely want to try to get as much help as you can as far as knowing what steps to take, rules and guidelines that apply to your particular state and things of that sort. So it's always good, like I said, get a mentor and do that before you take the class. Another reason why it's a good idea to get a mentor before you take the class, and this leads into my tip number 2. Once you found your mentor, ask to sit with them for like a couple hours or a few days, just to kind of get an idea of what it's like to be a loctician. Many of us have Sisterlocks, but we have no idea, other than sitting there getting our hair done for 3-4 hours at the most, getting up and keep going about our day. We don't know what it's like to actually be on our feet or sitting down, or however your loctician does it. I stand up doing everything. I don't sit down. So We don't know what it's like actually being there for a full day, doing between, 3 to 6 heads a day. So you want to kind of, what do you call it? Shadow them, just to kind of get an idea if this is something you really want to do, because you may think that it's, cool or whatnot, but if your heart's not in it, you'll get burnt out. And so you have to have a passion for it, because there's money in it, but at the end of the day, it's not about the money, because if you don't enjoy doing the service, as far as Sisterlocks, so it's tedious. It's very tedious. So if you don't enjoy actually doing it, the money is not going to mean anything, because you'll get discouraged. You'll definitely get discouraged. So link up with a mentor, like I said, if they will allow you. And I say if they will allow you, because everybody's different. I had a really good advantage because my loctician actually allowed me to sit with her and kind of just get a feel of everything, kind of just sit there before I took the class. After I took the class and I got the tools that I needed to actually start the business and begin my journey as far as being my own boss, she allowed me to come in again and sit with her. And I actually sat Saturdays and Sundays for at least about a month. And I just sat there and I saw different textures of hair. She allowed me to kind of do a couple locks on her clients. Of course, she let them know that I was training and, was it okay? She did ask their permission if it was okay for me to, do a lock or two. I also sat in on some establishments. And like I said, it was very good hands-on, mentoring. And I really enjoyed that, because you'll get your mannequin in class. However, that mannequin's hair is totally different than the human that you'll be working on. And you're going to come across so many different textures and things of that sort that you'll want to get kind of an idea from all these different hair types, hair textures, hair lengths, everything. You'll want to get an idea of what you're going to be getting yourself into. And so definitely after the class, sit in some more. You may think that you're ready once you're done with the class. You're not going to be ready at all. I'm telling you that right now. I mean, they give you lots of good information, but as far as like being ready to do it, if I can say this, like I wasn't ready, like, oh, as soon as I'm done with my class, I didn't feel like I was ready to go ahead and do an installation. It didn't come that quick at all. And so definitely make the time. Like it may be boring. To me, it wasn't boring though, because I was very passionate about learning. And so me sitting with my loctician, as well as a few other locticians in our building, because in the building where I get my hair done, there were actually 5 Sisterlock locticians. And so everybody has their own suite. And so what I did was I kind of just went around to different locticians and kind of just sat in and just observed different locticians. So I kind of just sat there, and I learned something different from each and every one. Everyone has their own technique, not as far as actually doing the Sisterlock itself, but just as far as how they service their customers. And so you'll be able to get, tools, tips, and tricks from each and everyone if you have a group like we do. Like I said, I'm very fortunate. There are a group of us that kind of stick together and work together. And so it's a very good mentorship that I've actually found. And it allows my job to be so much easier. And the pressure is not there, because I know that I have other people that if I do run into an issue, I have other women that I can contact and say, hey, this is, not right. Do you know what I did wrong, or any tips? And it's very helpful for me. So on to tip number 3. After taking the class, start networking with your classmates as well as other locticians in your area. And that goes back to just getting connected with some locticians. And some people, and you may be surprised, but you may be able to reach out on social media and see if you can get a mentor. Now, some people charge, and some people do it for free. One thing that I want to let you ladies know that any questions or concerns that you may have, I'm definitely here to help. A few people have reached out to me, and we talk on a regular basis. Charlie, she's actually on YouTube, and actually Leah Janae. And so we talk on a regular basis. It's a network, it's a sisterhood. So I don't mind once you've taken the class. Now I can't, do too much if you haven't taken the class. Now, if you want to ask me some general questions before you take the class, as far as preparing for the class, I'd be more than happy to give you information. But once you've taken the class, if you feel like you need assistance or help, and I'm not going to charge, because I feel like, like I said, it's a sisterhood and we're supposed to be here for one another. This is about us owning our own businesses, branching out, and just being our own bosses. So I'm definitely here for anyone who wants help definitely reach out to me. And I'm definitely, like I said, I'll support you in any way possible. Any information that I get, I'm always contacting Charlie and Leah Janae and letting them know, hey, did you guys know this? Because we're all in different states, but it feels like I know them. Because we talk on a weekly basis, or whether we're texting or, talking on the phone. So it's definitely, I love the relationships that I've built since taking this class. Since making this channel, period, I've met some amazing young women. And so I love that. I'm getting off subject. Okay, so I've taken the class, start networking with locticians in your area. Like I said, out of your area, doesn't matter. Who's ever there to help, definitely reach out and get as much information and knowledge as far as you need, as much as you need to start your business and get everything going. Also, get a logo, get your business cards, etc. Get all that stuff up and running right away. You want to get online, create your social media page. And that leads to tip number 4. Tip number 4, get a social media page that only has posts regarding your business. You don't want any of your personal information because, again, you're starting your business. Your personal stuff is personal, but you're trying to gain customers. When customers go onto your social media, and I know as for me, when I'm looking for something as far as your business goes, I don't too much want to see the extra stuff, especially with Sisterlocks or hair in general. You want to get down to just the nitty gritty. You don't want to be looking at all this other stuff. You want to know, okay, can they do Sisterlocks? Can I look at the grid? Can I, all that stuff, all the research and stuff that we did. You have to think about how you were before you actually got your Sisterlocks and what you were looking for. And your customers are going to be looking for that same thing. Your potential customers are going to be looking for that same exact stuff. They don't want to see all this other stuff. So I have specifically business pages. If it's not regarding hair or my business, I don't put it on there because I do want to just catch my potential customers' eye and I want to show them my work. All the other stuff is I don't want them having to scroll just to find my posts about hair. I want them to be able to get on there and get straight to what they need as far as my business goes. So make your logo pop, make it unique, make it stand out, because there are a lot of us out there, but you definitely want to make yours stand out and know that when they see that logo, they know, okay, that's Crissy. Okay, they don't have to see the name. They just know by looking at your business once they start seeing your posts. And definitely flood your social media with your information, because there are so many people out there looking. Like, this business is booming like crazy. Like, when I tell you, I get so many calls, and at this point I can't even take any more installations until 2019, because that's just how much is picking up. Run specials and be patient. The clients will come. They're going to come. I think after I took my class in February, I'd had my first client in March, which was a family friend. So I'd already got that kind of established before taking the class. A couple people said they wanted the service, and once I took the class, they were ready to go ahead and just, dive right in. After that first one, I think it probably took about a month. I posted the pictures and I just kind of advertised, ran specials. And when I tell you, like, all of a sudden, business just started booming. Like, I was getting calls. I've gotten a lot of transfer clients. So out of the 26 customers that I have now, I've done 11 establishments. And I'm getting better. Like, when I look at my pictures from like my first establishment up until my most recent one, you'll definitely get better. Like I said, it's very tedious. So be sure that this is something that you want to do. You have to have patience. You're going to get all different kind of hair types. Some people's hair is going to be so easy and you're going to love doing Sisterlocks. Then you're going to get that client that you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to do these Sisterlocks no more because of the hair type. So definitely be patient. Every establishment will not be a walk in the park. Some of them will be so easy and you're like, wow, they have a good scalp, and you'll learn about that good scalp term. But and some of them won't be as easy. But one thing I can say is that all of my clients, like, I've met some amazing women. And so all of my clients, I feel like I've known them forever. Even my transfer clients, like, it's been amazing. I do have a suite, and I'm not gonna make this video too long, but I'll get into that on another video. Hopefully I won't be going too much longer, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys those few tips. I don't want to kind of overload you. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and, like I said, drop them in the comment section below. Hopefully I've covered, enough without overloading you. And if I left anything out, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm going to try to make more of these, just some kind of tips and tricks for trainees, because I don't think that there's information out there as far as trainees. So after you become a trainee, you leave the class and you're kind of like, okay, what now? It's kind of hard, you know, unless you, like I said, like me, I was fortunate. I have a network of women here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that we work together, and I can actually, you know, we have a group text. I can pick up the phone. I can call, you know, it's a really tight network. And one thing I want to say with the network that I have with these women, and I love this so much. This is the most, the thing that I love the most out of everything. We refer to each other. If I can't get you in, I can send you to any, and it's 7 of us. I can send you to any one of these women. And there are no hard feelings with, okay, you're sitting in my chair 1 month and you're sitting in her chair the next. We don't take it personal. We understand that schedules are different and you may not be able to get in with me, but I can definitely refer you to someone else within my circle, and I can assure you that you'll be in good hands. So definitely establish a network to where, like I said, your client will not feel uncomfortable if they're sitting in another person's chair, and then they'll feel comfortable knowing the fact that you've referred them, so they're still in good hands even though you're not the one doing their retightening. And I'll definitely get into that in later videos, because that's a whole nother topic altogether. Another thing that I do want to mention, I did mention as far as networking with your classmates. The thing about that is, in my class there were 7 of us. I think only 2 of us were from the same state. Being that we're all from different states, one thing about networking, you may start a client. Client may find a new job and move to a different state. Let's just say one of my classmates lives in Tennessee. I can easily say, hey girl, you know, I know that you're moving, you know, I hate to lose you as a client, but I do know someone in Tennessee that's awesome and that I can definitely link you up with, and you can become their client. So it's good to network and know people outside of your state, outside of your area, because this, like I said, this is sisterhood. We all need to work together. There's enough money out here for everybody. You know, there's no need to hog clients or, you know, get mad if someone decides to go somewhere else. You know, sometimes the fit may not be right for you, and it may have started off a certain way, but, you know, things may change down the line. So be positive. If you are about to take the class, like I said, reach out to me. I will leave my information in the description box below, because I'm definitely here to help anyone who's interested in becoming their own boss, owning their own business. And like I said, I'm not there yet as far as doing this full time, but trust me, within the next 6 to 9 months, I will be actually doing this full time, and I prayed about it and I just know it's going to happen. I love doing it. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm definitely passionate and willing to help anyone who needs it. I'm definitely here. And like I said, I'm not charging anything. This information, if you've taken the class, I'm definitely here to help. And I'm not, like I said, it's free. The information is definitely free, because I feel like we all need to be in a space where we're our own boss. And so I'm done rambling. I think that's all. Like I said, leave me some questions down below. Check out my social medias, Everlastinglocs on Facebook and Instagram. And until next time, everybody, peace.
Trust. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't wanna put no pressure on you. I just wanna put a blessing on you.